Hey, what's up everyone? Danny and Alex. In this video, we're going to talk about something specific to your shoulders. Shoulders is a muscle group or an area of your body where you're going to be using a lot for boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu, or any athletic activity whatsoever. Okay, so it's very important to take care of those shoulders. So today we're not going to talk about strengthening the shoulders, but something even more important that people neglect is the flexibility as well as mobility in your shoulders. Okay, so we're going to talk about just that. All right, so the first thing is I'm going to show you guys a few exercises today. So that's the purpose of this video, show you guys some new ideas of stretching your shoulders. This is not a workout, it's just stuff you should do on a daily. And you can do this in the morning, you can do this pre-workout, during your workout, any time of day. I have about 6-7 exercises I'm going to show you guys. So the first one to stretch our shoulders is at home, you're going to have a doorway, right? Your door frame. So we're going to use this as the door frame today. And I'll move out of the way for a second. And Alex is going to show how we're going to stretch our shoulders and even our pecs as well. All right, so go forward, leaning, hold on to the door frame and stretch. And every position is going to be held for 5 to 10 seconds. All right, so we're going to hold this for the purpose of the video in about 5 seconds, and then we're going to release. But at home, you're going to want to do this for 10 seconds, then relax, and then do it once more. Okay, so this is the first exercise to stretch your shoulders. Okay, so the second exercise Alex is going to demonstrate is the lateral shoulder stretch. All we're going to do is bring our arm in front of our chest and use the opposite arm to stretch. What this does is the more you push onto your arm, the more you're going to feel a stretch on the area where your shoulder muscles attach, all right? Especially on the rear deltoid or posterior delt if you want to get more precise. So you want to hold this for 5 to 10 seconds, relax, and do the other side. And never on any stretch go past, we call it failure in the fitness industry, but it's never go fast to the point past where it starts to hurt or stretch too far, all right? So just a light stretch to keep that mobility in the shoulders, all right? So we're gonna do 2 sets of 5 to 10 seconds on the left and then the right. That's the second exercise. The next exercise Alex is gonna demonstrate is we're gonna lean onto a wall, palms facing our shoulders, all right? And now what he's going to do is he's going to start to lean forward towards the ground by moving his feet back, but his hands are going to stay exactly where they are. And now Alex, bend at the waist. And now start to bring this down without moving your palms. Go as far as you can. So you're imagining that your chest wants to touch the ground. You're not going to get there, obviously, but now you're going to feel more of a stretch onto the lats, but as well as the area where these shoulders attach. And you're going to hold this once again for 5 to 10 seconds. And relax. Very good. And you'll include a few sets of this one. There's going to be a few exercises that you're going to feel more comfortable, and more exercises you're going to feel, wow, I'm missing flexibility in this area, and you're going to want to work a little bit extra sets on that one. So maybe do like 2 or 3 extra sets of 5 to 10 seconds on each one. The next one is going to be the opposite. Now, we're going to be back against the wall, hands pointing downwards. Okay, keep our palms against the surface. And now start to squat downwards as you're dipping. And what this does is stretches the area where the shoulder attaches with the bicep, but also the front or anterior deltoid. And this is really good and efficient because we don't stretch the front of our deltoids enough. Okay, so now you can relax. Very good. And just like the other stretches, hold it for 5 to 10 seconds, a few stretches. This one, if you're like me, this is going to be the most stiff one, if you will, and you'll want to incorporate a few extra sets on that one. Okay, the next one we're going to show, Alex, turn around please, is you're going to bring your elbow pointing the ceiling, and now grab your other arm behind, and now he's going to pull using his hand right here. Now this one, you're going to feel where the tricep is. This is a tricep stretch, but what happens now is if you start to lean slightly backwards with your elbow, like this, now you start to put a little tension on the attachment where the shoulder muscles are, as well as the lats right here. Okay, so this is a good shoulder stretch as well, and the mobility all around this area. Okay, opposite side. So we talk about flexibility as well as mobility. Mobility is the purpose of being able to move with some flexibility in the full range of motion. So in our case, very good, Alex, we do boxing, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, wrestling, fitness and strength and conditioning. We need the joints to be very mobile and keep them healthy. That's very important. So a lot of times we just warm up doing skipping ropes, jumping jacks, shadow boxing and whatnot. That's great. but we want to get a little bit more specific once in a while and increase that range of motion so that way there you don't become stiff. And as a bonus, it really helps you recover from intense workouts. Okay, the next exercise, we're going to grab a pole here. Okay, so Alex, move towards this way, please. You have more space. And now you're going to hold a pole outside of your shoulders. And now bring it overhead. And now stretch behind you. Go slowly and as far as comfortable. Don't go past the comfort zone. So Alex is very limber, so he can touch the lower part of his back. But at home, as you bring this over your head, some people, this will be the point of maximum, and that's fine, right? Other people are going to be just behind their neck. That's also fine. Sometimes you'll be behind your shoulders or back, and that's fine. You'll hold it there. But if your shoulders are limber enough, what this does is really increases the range of mobility and increases blood flow in the rotator cuff area. And that's a really important aspect of boxing and Muay Thai because we take a lot of damage from the pounding on the heavy bags. We want to keep the joints very healthy. So a lot of times these areas are very neglected. There's a lot of sporting or boxing or even mixed martial arts coaches that train the focus mitts, train all the drills, but they don't teach the students how to properly take care of their body for longevity. So today, that's the purpose of this video, show you guys, take 5 to 10 minutes every day before classes, at home, in the mornings, at the office, it doesn't really matter. Use 5 or 10 minutes to, take care of your shoulders. All right, guys, so we're gonna show you 2 more exercises. The next one here, turn around please, is you're gonna bring your hands overhead and you're gonna intertwine your hands like this. Okay, just bring palm to palm, but inside like this, all right? Now turn facing the camera. And you imagine that your fingers are gonna touch the ceiling. You wanna reach as far up as possible. What this does is increases the flexibility in the lats muscles, but also in the shoulders as well. Now switch the grip, opposite side, because this will give you a different effect depending on where your hands are placed, okay? So this, once again, we talk about mobility. It's not just the area in itself. To have mobile shoulders, you want to increase the flexibility and the range of motion, not just in the shoulder, but in the bicep, tricep, as well as back. So if everything is very flexible in all areas of your back muscles, your biceps and triceps, then also your shoulders will have more mobility. Okay, so this is an excellent stretch for your shoulders as well. Okay, let's go with the last one, Alex. Now, Alex is going to reach overhead, almost like the tricep stretch. But now he's going to use his opposite arm and try to touch his finger. Actually, not try, he's going to touch his fingers. Now at home, you might not be as flexible in order to reach finger to finger. If not, just go as far as possible. Okay, so Alex can hold it here for a few seconds, then he's going to release and switch sides right here and reach up. There you go. A little bit more, you're almost there. There you go. Try to touch your fingers like this. Okay, a little bit of help. And he's got it. What this does, it increases the range of motion as well as mobility in all areas of the shoulders on both sides. Very good, thanks Alex. Okay guys, so there you have it. A few exercises that you can practice at home, you should do on the daily once again to increase flexibility and mobility for martial arts in the all-important shoulder area. Until next time guys.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Take care.